Hey everybody, I'm in full-on mission trip prep mode. We leave in 2 days for our Dominican Republic trip. And so what I thought I'd do today is give you a bunch of packing tips when it comes to an international mission trip. Now, I believe this is going to be helpful for anybody who's going anywhere in the world on an international mission trip, but this is going to be specifically oriented to my Dominican Republic team. So hey, you guys, this is for you. This is some tips for you. This is some guidance for you to help you out in the next 2 days when you begin to pack. Crazy story. This is literally going to be the earliest I've ever packed for a mission trip. I always pack the night before, which is slightly stressful, but hey, but I wanted to make this video for you guys, so I'm packing early, and I'm going to go through the list, kind of show you everything you're going to need for an international mission trip, and then give you some tips along the way. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Here we go. Number one most important item is your passport. Dang it. Okay, I gotta go find my passport. So first thing you're gonna need is clothes, dress clothes. We're gonna be doing church multiple times when we're in the Dominican Republic. And what you gotta understand about the Dominican Republic or almost any other country that I've been to is they dress more fancy for church than we do. The American church has gotten very casual with our church clothing. Other countries are not as casual. So you gotta bring some nice church clothes. So I've got some, some like, dress pants type deal. These are probably like not even fancy enough to be honest, but hey, dress shoes. Like me, I would wear these every day of the week to normal church. Probably, I don't know if these are gonna cut it for church shoes. Maybe something more fancy like this. It's weird because like if you're like me, I don't even have like fancy dress shoes. So, but we gotta dress nice for church, people. Other than your church clothes, probably all the clothes you're gonna bring need to not be your nicest clothes because they're gonna get dirty. They could get really dirty. They could get lost. They could get ripped. They could get, I don't know. But bring clothes that you don't mind getting messed up on a mission trip. Clothes you can work in, just like, I'm just bringing like shorts like this, just t-shirts like this. Shorts and t-shirts is kind of what I'm bringing because it's gonna be hot where we're going. These are just some of my running shoes, but they're good for kind of everyday use for everything. So I've worn these before. I wouldn't suggest wearing brand new shoes on any mission trip because you're probably gonna be walking a lot and you don't wanna end up 2 days into the trip with mega blisters. Not a good scenario. I am also bringing flip-flops. These are for chilling when we're not working, not doing our regular stuff. At night, we're hanging out, we're chilling. I want some flip-flops to relax in. You're gonna want some clothes to sleep in. Bring pajamas if you want, but it's gonna be hot at night. There's not air conditioning, and so you need some light sleepwear. Of course, socks, underwear, all that kind of stuff. You guys are gonna need that for however many days you're gonna be there. For us, it's like, you got the clothes on you're gonna wear the day of, and then we've got 6 more days that you're gonna need clothes for. Swimming suit, woo-hoo! Girls, if you have a one piece, that would be super awesome. If you don't, then we're gonna probably ask you to wear a shirt over it or whatever, so I know that's annoying, but that's what we gotta do. Pro tip from my wife when it comes to packing your clothes. Get a bunch of these gallon-sized Ziploc bags, and then what she does is put your clothes for each day into one bag. So sock, shirt, shorts, whatever you're wearing on each particular day, each outfit, boom, in one bag. There you go. Day number 1, clothing ready. And then I'll do day number 2, number 3, all of them in there. So then, after I use these clothes and wear them, when I'm done with them and they're all dirty and smelly, I can put them back in this bag, zip it back up, boom. We don't have to worry about that things smelling, things being gross. It helps to keep it organized. What do you guys think? Should I wear these red pants at Dominican Republic? They might be a little bit hot, but here's another pro tip. If you're having trouble fitting all your clothes into your suitcase, you can roll clothes up. It packs them tighter and you can fit way more in a suitcase by rolling them. Boom. Trust me, if you roll all your clothes like this, they'll be packed tighter. You'll be able to fit more in your suitcase than you would otherwise. Let's move on to food. I would suggest bringing some snacks for yourself, maybe some candy for yourself, but you gotta be careful that you don't bring the wrong stuff. Don't bring this. Don't bring this. Don't bring these. Do bring this. Do bring this. Do bring something like this. Point being, guys, chocolate, it's gonna melt, it's gonna get everywhere, it's gonna be nasty. Chips are gonna get crunched and destroyed, not good. Banana, as much as I love bananas, I'm not gonna bring this. It's gonna get smushed, it's gonna be gross, it's gonna get everywhere, get my stuff sticky, don't bring it. Also, if you bring food, again, pro tip, put it in Ziploc bags. I suggest put all of your stuff in Ziploc bags. Then if it's pouring rain, your stuff won't get wet. If something breaks open, it won't get all your other stuff wet. Put things in Ziploc bags. Bring stuff that's not going to melt, stuff that's not going to attract bugs and ants, stuff that's in sealed packages is good for food. I would recommend Cliff Bars because I know that I've eaten these before. I eat them regularly, and I know that if I'm short on food, if I'm really hungry, I can go get some of these, and these will sustain me. And so bring something that's going to help you, especially if you're the type of person who like needs food to function. You don't never know how long it's going to be between meals, so bringing some snacks is a win. And gum. We're all going to be hanging out with each other all day. We need to freshen our breath. Pro tip, this is mostly for adults, but if you are a coffee drinker, someone who needs coffee to function like myself, you have to figure out a plan for your coffee because most countries that I've been to, they do not have high quality coffee if they have coffee at all for you. And so be prepared for that. You can buy instant coffee if that's good enough for you. Starbucks has this thing called Via. Most places where you'll have water accessible. Okay, so figure out your coffee situation, get your beans, get them ground up, get a way to make your coffee if you want coffee. It smells so good. I'm bringing this to the Dominican. Bring your emergency information, bring your medical card information. Money, bring some money, but I would suggest bringing it in cash. That's going to be easier to deal with than credit cards or whatever else people use these days. But don't bring huge. Don't bring a $100 bill. Don't bring a $50 bill. Bring 20s and 10s. And pro tip here, you actually don't need that much money on a mission trip. On ours, all of your needs will be covered. The only thing you'll need money for is if you want to get food in the airport or if you want to get souvenirs when we're there. And you're only going to have a chance like one day to buy souvenirs. And so I've literally, most mission trips, I spend like $20, maybe $25, and probably 18 of that ends up being in the airport when we're traveling to and from. So you don't really need that much money unless you want to buy a souvenir for your 12 cousins. And remember, anything you buy, you got to bring it back in the same suitcase that you came in. So I would say $20-$40 is probably all you need unless you're an excessive spender. So there you go. Your phone. Now, some mission trips are going to say, do not bring your phone, but here's what we're going to say. Bring your phone, but you can't use it as a phone. You can't use it as an internet-connected device. So it's going to be in airplane mode the whole time. Just assume that. You're not going to have internet access. You're not allowed to have international cell service. If you buy it, we'll take away your phone from you. Literally, I know that seems extreme and seems crazy, but for our particular trip, phones are not allowed for internet and for calling and texting and all that kind of stuff. I'm guessing that on day 2 or 3, you're going to be so thankful you don't have your phone. You don't need to check it 100 times a day. You don't need to check it at all. And you're going to find like, wow, I'm like de-stressed. I'm like feeling awesome because I'm not tied to my phone like I normally am every other day of my life. But your phone is still a very valuable tool. So and on your packet list, it's going to say things like bring a Bible. Right here, YouVersion. Flashlight, right here. Alarm clock, right here. Camera, check. Video camera, check. Bug spray. Oh, bring some regular bug spray. Might be a wise decision in a tropical island that's filled with bugs. And if you're gonna bring a phone for taking videos and pictures and stuff, don't forget your charger. You don't need an electricity adapter in the Dominican Republic. Youth pastor pro tip, power strip. I'm bringing this, but hey, come on, you shouldn't have a million electronic devices to charge. Let's go unplugged on this trip. Let's unplug. You're gonna get a folder that looks like this if you're on the Ada Bible Lifeline team. When we get to the airport, you're gonna get this. This is like your trip Bible. It's got your everything, our flight information, what we're doing for the week, all that kind of stuff. You will also be getting a thing that looks like this, devotions in it. It's got all sorts of great information. This and this will be valuable pieces of things that you'll get once we get to the Dominican. Man, this is a lot of stuff, isn't it? Wow. If you need medication of any sort, bring that with you. Make sure you know what you need to know as far as your medication goes. I heard about this thing. It's called Cipro. It's like this magic pill that you can take if you begin to have digestive issues, which is often common when you go on mission trips to foreign countries. If you have that thing called Cipro, it might not be a bad idea to bring it with you on a trip like this. Maybe Pepto-Bismol or Imodium if you think you're gonna have some stomach issues could be helpful. Hand sanitizer, sunscreen, towel. Bring a towel, guys. You're gonna need a towel. Bring a towel or two. You're gonna wanna bring a bag for your laundry. That could be a pillowcase is a great idea, or just a big trash bag to put all your dirty, gross laundry in. Trust me, that'll be a helpful thing. Wet wipes, these are disinfectant wipes, but you can bring something like this. If you wear contact lenses, bring all the stuff you need for your contacts. If you wear glasses, you might wanna bring those. Toiletries. This is things like a razor. I'm gonna shave the day before I go and just let it grow. Things that are not optional: toothbrush. Your whole team will be glad that you did. Deodorant. Your whole team will be glad that you did. This is a must. This is a must. This is way too big for this trip, but you need some soap or shampoo. Toothpaste. Pro tip: less is more. Only bring the things that you really need, not just the things that you want. I'm telling you guys. A, you have a weight limit on your bag. B, there's a size limit on your bag. C, it's just annoying to bring stuff all the way across the world unless you really need it. If you think, I just want this but I don't really need it, you might want to just leave it at home. Now, once you take all this stuff and begin packing it into your bag, weigh your bag at your house before you come to the airport. Now, you can do it at the airport, but you don't want to get to the airport and realize, oh shoot, my bag's 8 pounds overweight. I gotta ditch 8 pounds worth of stuff, and then you're scrambling and you may accidentally pull out something that you really actually needed on this trip. And so if you have a scale at your house, stand on it, weigh yourself, and then grab the bag, and then weigh yourself with the bag, and then subtract your weight from that, and that gives you the weight of your bag. 50-pound weight limit for your bag. That should be plenty. Must-haves. Number 1, Bible. Duh. We already covered that. You're gonna want a pen or 2 for writing. Water bottle. This kind that's plastic and like this works really well with a wide opening like that. There will be water available to you on any trip that you go on. So a water bottle is super helpful. Plus, at the Dominican this next week, it's going to be 95 to 100 degrees every day. So listen, hydrate or die. One of the fastest ways to feel sick and to make your trip miserable is to get dehydrated. Drink a lot, be drinking every day, be drinking like crazy. This bottle full multiple times every day. It's 95 degrees. We're going to be outside working in the sun. Drink a ton. You might want to bring a hat representing Lifeline, woo woo, or sunglasses. Oh, wrong ones. Sunglasses. You might want to wear a watch. You don't need a smart watch. You don't want an iWatch, just like a regular watch. Flashlight. I'm bringing this thing, my headlamp. Woo! Pro tip, if you are not awesome at sleeping around lots of noise, you might want to bring earplugs. My wife has this eye mask thing that you can wear. If noise bothers you, you will be so glad that you brought earplugs and an eye mask to help you sleep in an environment where you're sleeping in the same room with 10 other people or 20 other people. Ziploc bags, bring a bunch of these to put all your stuff in. Bring a few extra ones as well. Headphones would be really good. There's going to be times where you just need to disconnect from everyone, put in some headphones and listen to some music. Tip, make sure if you want to listen to music, it's actually already downloaded onto your phone, because again, we're not going to have internet access when we are there, so think about that in advance before we go. You're going to want a backpack. Now, maybe just a little string backpack like this would work for you. This backpack is pretty big. It holds my computer and everything. This can count as a personal item on the airplane. So you can take a backpack like this to bring your stuff there, but then you might also use it during the trip while we are there. Carry-on item pro tip. Pack a few things in here that are critical. Like maybe one spare pair of clothes, a toothbrush, some deodorant, anything else that's like absolutely critical, just in case your luggage gets lost and you have, what if it never comes in the window that you're there? You at least have another extra pair of underwear and a toothbrush to get you through the week. So if something's like absolutely critical, like you're gonna die without it the next day, like medications or things you need, put them in your carry-on, because you never know, it's international travel. If this can fit under the seat of the airplane, it can count as a personal item and you'll be good. Also, one more tip when it comes to your carry-on stuff. If you don't fly a lot, any liquid that's like more than 3 ounces, they're not gonna let you bring it on in your carry-on bag. So this, 6 ounces, won't let me bring it on the carry-on. 28 ounces, won't let me bring it on the carry-on. Anything that's more than 3 ounces, I've had them take hair gel away from me. I've had them take a gummy bear away from me. Ridiculous, I know. But anything that like is liquid or like a liquid, don't bring it in your carry-on, because they won't let you bring it if it's more than 3 ounces. This video is getting kind of long, so let's wrap this up. A few more things you're gonna need. You're gonna want an air mattress and something to pump it up with, or you can just sleep on the concrete floor. That's fine with me. You're gonna wanna bring a sheet. A normal sheet like this, it's thin, just something to cover you up with, but it's gonna be so hot there that you probably don't want a full sleeping bag. You just need something that you can lay on in the night. Pillow! You may not have room for a full-size pillow, but some sort of a pillow is gonna help you sleep, and you need to sleep on this trip. this is required. If you haven't gotten one yet, get it. Now this is not required, but this will be a game changer, a personal battery operated fan. I can just put this fan on my face in the night and it's gonna cool me off. There's no air conditioning. This fan is gonna be a lifesaver. I can recharge it every night. Win. Whew. Final pro tip, don't just use this video as your packing list, okay? I know I had a lot of stuff in here, but consult the official packing list because I didn't give you every item on the official packing list. And if you're not with Ada Bible Church, you have a different required packing list. So consult the official packing list you got from your team leader. Don't just trust this video for all of your packing guidance, okay? And don't forget, most important item, your passport. Without your passport, you're not getting on the plane. Doesn't matter what you packed. If you packed perfectly, you're not going without a passport. So remember your passport and a copy of your passport. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go find mine. Thanks for watching. Peace.